It is Thursday night, June the 18th, 2009. We are live from Leg Up Production Studios, Hobart, Indiana, just outside of Chicago, Illinois. My partner in crime on my left is gone. My partner in crime on my right is gone. Therefore, Timmy the producer Patterson, whose birthday is coming up this Sunday. Timmy, how the hell are you?
Doing good, man. Hurt my shoulder a little bit at work, but I think it'll be okay. Just a little strain, no big deal.
We're going to give him the interim belt
Yeah,
until he heals himself.
yeah. But should be all right. Other than that, life is good, man. Looking forward to this weekend. My birthday's Sunday. First Father's Day is also Sunday, so should be a great time.
Well, how can our listeners get in touch tonight?
Well, hit us up on the hotline, 219-743-9743. Yahoo Instant Messenger will be up in just a second here. It is keyword Bolo Punch Boxing Hour. But the best way to reach us and all the boys in the chat room there is via ustream.tv.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Well, hey, all I can say is I am back in town. I was in Canastota, New York for essentially the entire week last week. Me and Jimmy Holmes just got back into town really, really early in the morning, Monday morning, right before softball, actually. I was present for Lennox Lewis's induction speech. Everything cool, Tim?
Yep, you're good.
Lennox Lewis's induction, as well as Larry Merchant, Brian Mitchell, and Orlando Canizales. I bumped into some good old friends, Judy and Jim O'Brien, as well as Pete the Heat Perry, hanging out with them along with Jimmy Holmes. Met up with a lot of old friends. I mean, a lot of people are just they're just faces. They're faces that you see every single year. Tim, you went enough times to know. You might not know everyone's name, but you see the same faces year after year.
Oh yeah, definitely see the same faces. It's just so crazy that you might talk to a person for 5 minutes one year, but you see them next year. People just go out of their way to walk over and shake your hand and say hi, and it's crazy there. It's absolutely crazy.
Very true, very true. I also want to send a shout out to my good buddy Joe Lannon. Joe Lannon is the great grandson of the bare knuckle fighter who fought under the exact same name, Joe Lannon. We're working on getting the photos together. I took 1,000,000,001 photos over the weekend. Jimmy Holmes took 1,000,000,000 more. There's photos all over the place. It's a matter of compiling them and getting them on the net. Are we going to do a gallery of sorts on the website itself? Do I just, move everyone over to my Facebook gallery? I mean, we'll figure it out. We could put it on the Bolo Punch Facebook gallery. I don't know how it's going to happen yet, but Lord knows there are 1,000 photos that need to be shown. One of the coolest things that happened this weekend. Yes, I sold a lot of artwork. I sold a lot of gloves. I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. But one of the coolest things that actually happened this weekend was a few years ago. I painted a bare knuckle painting. Tim, you're probably familiar with this one.
Yes.
It's of Jake Kilrain and Joe Lannon, both bare knucklers, both strong ties to the greatest bare knuckler of all time, man by the name of John L. Sullivan. We've heard of him before, obviously. Lannon was Sullivan's best friend and chief sparring partner. Kilrain was the man that Sullivan won the heavyweight championship of the world from. In a manner of speaking. I mean, it was a made-up belt, but I mean, I don't want to get into logistics of that. But the painting I did was of Kilrain and Lannon, and it had an image of their tobacco cards in the background, and of course they're squaring off bare knuckle style, as of course those two gentlemen would. And for a couple of years now, I've been trying to give it to Joe Lannon, the great grandson of Joe Lannon, the fighter. It finally happened this year. We had the presentation right there at the memorabilia show at Canastota High School. I got my picture with him. We threw up a bare knuckle pose of our own. Very, very, very cool moment. Happened right there in the middle of the gym of Canastota, New York High School. Killer time. He's just a great guy. I've been talking with him for years on and off. We interviewed him a couple years ago during Bare Knuckle Month, which I believe was September of '06, if I'm not mistaken. It was a good while ago. We weren't, this studio wasn't even ours yet. We were broadcasting over from a bowling alley in Crown Point. It was an interesting time, but Just how thankful he was for me giving it to him. I said, "Hey, get it now before I'm a big deal." It's basically what I said. Whether that ever comes to fruition or not, who knows? I'm definitely not a big deal as yet. So, and you could tell because sales were slow, but they picked up a little bit later on. Timmy, I brought a few of the gloves that I did. I just wanted to, maybe get them on camera. You don't have to change anything or anything like that, but I've been getting into hand painting boxing gloves. With boxers' faces. I went ahead and I did a Paul the Punisher Williams. Hopefully the glare on your screen is not picking up on Paul's face. But he went ahead and he autographed it for me, and then he went ahead and he bought the other one that I had of Paul Williams of his face. So that was cool. He came into the gym and he bought one, and I, you know, had him sign the other one. So now I've got that one. This is Andre Berto. I did a more of an action shot of Andre Berto. He signed it to Chris right here. So that turned out really, really cool. Got him at the Night of the Rising Stars. This was an excellent one. This is a gentleman that we're not going to see in America too many times. This is Lucien Boutet, or Butte. Butte if you're saying it in French. Butte if you're saying it in English. But this is one of my cooler ones. It's a relatively cool image. I can put that on out there. Maybe you can get a better shot of it. But that was a really cool moment because he came on in. He came into the memorabilia show, and he saw that he was on one, and he doesn't speak a whole lot of English. He's Romanian, but now he lives in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. He came on in, and he just looked at it, and he goes, "Oh, very nice." And he knows some English. And I said, yeah. Can I get a picture of you wearing it? So he took the glove, not this one, not the one I have here. I had done two of them with him on it. He put the glove on, and then he held it up, and I put my fist up, and we got a really cool photo together like that. And then he said, "How much?" And I told him how much they were selling for, and he pulled out the cash quickly, and then he signed the other one. So I had two there. He walked away with one. I got a picture with him, and he signed the one that he didn't buy. And he told me sell that one for more. Timmy, how can you beat that,
No,
man?
you can't beat
he's
that.
He's like, I recognize the fact that if I sign it, it's going to sell for more. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's awesome. Just to have, the, a glove with him on it that he signed. The glove was a genius idea.
I don't think I come up with more than one or two decent ideas a year, but this one turned out to be all right.
I was going to say a decade, but if you want to stretch it out to a year, that's fine. I know you already got Little Holmes on here thanking you for the glove that you got in the works. You haven't even painted yet. He's already thanking you for it. So
hey, wait till you see it, man. It's gonna be outstanding. Which brings me to, I don't want to do a commercial right here on the show, but
we'll go ahead and do it anyways.
I started with I don't want to, but of course I will. What I'm extending out to all the Bolo Punch listeners is a chance to get a glove with your favorite fighter painted right on it. I don't want to go through my credentials or anything, but I'm a professional artist. I graduated from the American Academy of Art in Chicago. I've been teaching art for 12 years now. It's safe to say I know a little bit about what I'm doing. All the artwork that you've seen behind me for the last couple of years has been hand painted by myself. And I'm going to show you the Lennox Lewis one here in a second. But if you contact me at chris@bolopunchboxinghour.com, again, that's Chris, CHRIS, at bolopunchboxinghour.com. My standard price is $60. If you send it to me, that's free shipping. So I will ship it directly to you. We talk over email or over the phone. You tell me what you want on it, and I will hand paint it on it. Of course, I sign my name on the thumb of the glove, and I ship it right to you. So free shipping, $60.
And we're going to take a quick